Oh my God, rotisserie chicken.
Burn, baby, burn.
So we obviously find Shauna at the beginning of season 2 with a lot of guilt. I'm all about living in the moment.
She's hanging out with her icicle best friend. In fact, she rips off a piece of that icicle. It's an elephant ear, so to speak, without the cinnamon sugar.
Which she pockets to save as a little snack for later.
Lottie's community in season 2 is a cult. We are an intentional community, turning suffering into strength so we can live as our best selves.
It's a nice place. I mean, I'd go there for a weekend, quite honestly.
And so Lottie kidnaps Natalie and brings her to her community so that she is safe.
Get me out! You mother!
Misty suspects she's been abducted. Misty enlists the help of fellow citizen detective Walter.
Let's get one thing straight. This is my case and my witness, and I will be asking all the questions.
The two interrogate Randy.
Dude, what the f?
He tells them he saw a group of people in purple hanging around the motel the night Natalie disappeared.
Back in the wilderness, the group decides to cremate Jackie's body.
Can't even bury her. The ground is frozen solid. We can cremate her.
We try to help Shauna out by giving Jackie a proper funeral.
I'm sorry. And I love you.
Then the snow stops that from happening. Which means that she's at just the perfect temperature for us to eat her.
Coach Ben is horrified by this act as he witnesses the girls' descent into savagery.
We finally reach a point in the season where Shauna's not ready, but has to give birth.
No one really knows how it's gonna go, and there's a lot of pressure on the team.
Misty comes to the rescue.
Just push, Shauna. I know it hurts and I know this is hard, but you just need to focus and you need to push. You're so close to being on the other side.
She loses consciousness. We think that it's this beautiful birth that she's given, but then it turns into somewhat of a nightmare. She has this vision where all of the girls are eating her baby. She snaps out of it to wake up to the news that her baby didn't make it.
After the birth, Shauna is plunged into a deep depression.
You ate my baby! I saw you! You were covered in blood!
Lashing out violently and beating Lottie.
As the group's belief in the wilderness's power grows, they decide a sacrifice must be made.
So I end up drawing the queen, and Hobby tries to help me out but ends up falling into a frozen lake and dying.
Wait!
He was murdered.
But then everybody sees that as kind of an offering, so we end up eating Hobby.
In the present, Shauna and Jeff struggle to cover up Adam's murder while investigators, Kevin and Matt, dig deeper.
We didn't do terribly.
You didn't do terribly, but Callie figures it out.
Well, if I'd guessed the right word, who knows what I would have asked for.
Callie feels really seen by him, which is very unfortunate because, as it is discovered on a bowling date, he is a cop.
Shauna gets called into the police station, and then Callie ends up, protecting her mother.
I was a virgin. And Jay, he told me he loved me.
And even though it's a huge mess, Callie and Shauna do get closer because of it.
All the surviving Yellowjackets converge at Lottie's commune. Lottie convinces them that a sacrifice must be made to appease the wilderness.
We give it what it always wants.
And at first, Shauna and the rest of them are like, yeah, sure, Lottie, let's do a hunt. But bit by bit, because of who these women are and their PTSD and past trauma, they agree to the hunt.
Shauna, my mom, draws the queen, and everyone starts hunting her.
Shauna, are you running? Is that your choice?
Oh, off. Callie comes out and shoots Lottie in the shoulder.
Get away from her!
Lisa comes out with a shotgun.
Don't move!
In a tragic twist, Misty tries to stab Lisa with a needle.
Misty, stop! Lisa, move! Misty!
Misty accidentally stabs Natalie and Natalie dies.
No, Natalie.
In the final scene of season 2, the cabin erupts in flames.
Everyone grabs whatever they can, and we run out. We just turn around to the beautiful picture of our only shelter being burnt to the ground.
Leaving the group to face the harsh reality of surviving the wilderness without protection and the alarming question, who started the fire?